everyone. Welcome to Storytime with Grandma Yvonne. Today I'm going to tell you a story about a very wise chicken, a mama hen. Well, this hen had a whole bunch of little chicks. She loved those chicks, and they went pecking and clicking and all around the barnyard, eating all kinds of seeds and bugs and worms, and Mom would look after them all over, and she'd try and keep them together, but boy, they would scatter everywhere. And at night, Mrs. Wilson, who owned the chickens, she wanted them safe in the hen house. So every night she would go out and look for Goldie and her little chicks. Well, this night she was looking around. Oh, there she is. Well, I'll put her in because there's a storm coming. And when the storm comes, that's not good for a chicken to be outside. We'll make sure that she's safe inside the hen house. So she took Goldie to the hen house, and it was blowing, and it was storming, and it was thundering, and it was lightning, and it was raining, and Mrs. Wilson was getting so wet. All she wanted to do was get in the house and get this chicken into the hen house. Well, poor Mrs. Wilson, she didn't know what to do. She was trying to take Goldie and stick her into the hen house so that the chicks would all follow her in. But Goldie wouldn't go. She just refused to go into the hen house. She flapped her feathers and her wings, and she just would not go in. Well, Mrs. Wilson was losing her patience. Finally, she took 3 of the chicks and threw them into the hen house and closed the door. Goldie went scampering off across the yard, and with her little chickens that were left outside, running along behind her. The next morning, Mrs. Wilson said, well, I don't know what happened to Goldie overnight, but boy, I hope she's okay. She really was a favorite chicken of mine. So she went out to look for Goldie. Well, first she thought, well, I'll let the 3 little chicks out of the hen house. So she opened the little door, and much to her surprise, there were not 3 little chicks in there. There was a great big long snake with 3 bumps in his body. There had been a snake in the hen house overnight. Goldie knew it. I didn't know it. And here she was just trying to protect her little family. And I missed it. I didn't do it. I didn't get it. Well, she said, well, I wonder where Goldie and the rest of her little babies are. So she started walking around the yard. Sure enough, there was Goldie, all tucked in behind a little tree underneath some branches that kept her dry and warm all night in the bad storm. And here underneath her were the rest of her little chickens. And out they came, peeping and chirping and running around, getting bugs, getting worms, eating seeds. They were so happy that it was morning and that the storm was over. But that snake, he was in the hen house waiting for Goldie to come back in so he could eat her chicks. We have an enemy too. We have an enemy, Satan, that wants to get us to do bad things, that wants to pull us away from church, from the Bible, from the Word of God, from even singing songs about Him. He wants to do everything he can to take us away from Jesus. But you know what? Jesus is more powerful than that. And He wants us to just stay close to Him so He can protect us too, just like Goldie did and her little chicks. So, that's story time with Grandma Yvonne for today. I hope you had a good time, and we'll see you again.